For a really long part of our history, people with intellectual and developmental disabilities were, by definition, excluded from the community. And that was a detriment not only to those folks, but also to the communities that they weren't a part of.
Thank you very much, sir. It's a pleasure doing business with you, like always.
Like always.
At the end of the day, people with disabilities enhance and enrich our communities. They bring diverse perspectives. They give back to our communities.
Because they are people. They have value, and they need to be seen, and they need to be heard and respected.
All people have a voice. All people, regardless of ability or disability, should be heard and have the opportunity to have a full and meaningful life.
If you want to make any difference in the world, it starts by making connections. And the only way to connect with other people is by sharing your own story.
Oftentimes people have that stigma where they think that somebody needs help, so they are incapable of me treating them like an adult.
We have to be present, and we have to let them know, because we are the invisible community that is easily ignored.
I think as humans, we're hardwired to only feel comfortable with that which is familiar with us. And so if we're not familiar, we necessarily try to compartmentalize and to sort of push the unknown away from us. The reality is that something like 1 in 5 people in the United States has some form of a disability.
The state of California, for example, there's 330,000 people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. Take that number and add families, add siblings, add the direct support professionals. All of a sudden, you don't have 330,000 individuals, you have a movement. Why do we need a movement? We need a movement because we're not seen, and there's millions of us. There's 16 million people in the nation that don't vote. 16 million people with developmental disabilities. Could you imagine if they saw us? So you're doing a campaign to say, hey, we're here, and encouraging us to be seen. We have to be seen. We have to choose to be seen.